So, hi guys, welcome to OLIVIA Professional Solutions. So, as part of OLIVIA's first year anniversary, we have a podcast for our virtual assistants in which they share their experience or their journey in being part of the OLIVIA community. So, for today, we have Chester, one of our dedicated virtual assistants. So, hi, Chester.
Hi guys, and hi to you, Miss Ella. Good morning.
Good morning, Chester. Thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate it. I know you have a lot on your plate right now. Thank you for accommodating me.
Sure, anything for you. Char.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, are you ready?
Well, bring it on.
Love it. So, initially, I want to ask about your journey with Olivia. So, how did you find Olivia?
Interestingly, I actually was able to find Olivia through my friend because he is also the one who referred me to apply here at Olivia when I'm looking for an opportunity.
Oh, okay. So, thank you for that. And then, after finding out from your friends, so what was your deciding factor when you applied for Olivia?
Mainly it's because I wanted to because I came from a BPO industry, and I have been working in the BPO industry for over 4 years now. And the reason why I applied for Olivia is I wanted to challenge myself and to see where else I can grow more, and to see what skills should I need to learn and to nurture, because I think I'm already tenured in terms of my experience with the BPO. So I think it's about time to try a different opportunity and try a different area that I can help myself grow professionally.
Wow. Thank you for that. And then, so having submitted your application form, and then you received an email for your initial interview. So, how did you prepare for it?
Mm, I actually when I first, or let me just put it this way, every time that I do something or when I want something, I really do invest in learning about the area or the field that I wanted to apply, or in this case, when I initially applied for Olivia and I got in, I immediately went onto the website. I browsed everything that I need to know about the company's values or something that can help me in the interview process, or how else I can be in how I can relate my skills to the values or the skills that is needed as well as a VA. So from there, I really studied some of the key points that I need to take note of during the interview, because I think it's also one of the edge when you're set up in an interview to know more about the background of the company that you're applying for. So from I started from that area. I started from that point. So luckily I got in for the final interview, and I don't know if I'm allowed to share this. It's recorded, but I did not actually initially got in, but I contested it because I know that I really am committed with what I do. That's why a week after they called me in and then say, "Oh, Chester, we actually have one few slots left. Are you still interested with the position?" So since with I'm really looking for an opportunity that time, and I really am excited to really work with Olivia, I grabbed the opportunity immediately, and yeah, and then the journey begins.
Wow. I'm proud of you for stepping up, Chester. So, before pairing with your client, you were part of the training, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so since the training was conducted for like I think 10 days, so that was a long period. So I wanna ask what kept you going or continuing to attend the training?
The goal for me why I am still very interested, or I kept going on during the entire process of training, is because I wanted to learn about the process of I really am like a blank slate when I entered Olivia. That's why I wanted to know more how can I get myself better at this area. It's the learning process for me because everything is new for me. Everything is something that I don't know about. So how can I be better if I don't learn during the process or during the training process? That's why I encourage myself and motivate myself to really get into the details of the recruitment process, the scheduling process, and even the service intake training that I attended. It's for the betterment of my growth professionally as well.
Wow, I love your answers. Okay, so let's say you have shared your experience from the hiring process to the training to the pairing. So what would you say is the best experience that you had from those?
For me, during the hiring process, I love how Olivia is how she positioned the hiring process because I don't have to go through a hassle. I just have to enter all the details via website. And then for the training process, I love how engaging it was with the learners. It's very learner focused. And it really gives the learner the opportunity to ask if there are any confusions about the processes and just making sure that the learning process is very interactive with not just the teacher or the trainer to the learner but also the learner with the learner. So we have the sessions or the assessment and it's very engaging and it's quite creatively it helps us boost our creativity in terms of how do we succeed those assessment as well. The client pairing one, actually, I have been in a client pairing twice because I failed my first client pairing, but I'm really happy that Olivia handpicked me to a client that I'm currently servicing right now. So overall, I really love the process from the hiring to the client pairing. It's very smooth.
Yeah, so as the saying goes, you're not denied. You're and I'm happy
Yes, I agree.
that's where you are right now. So aside from that best experience, I wanna know what was the most challenging part that you encountered starting from
Uh,
hiring on up to the pairing. What do you think?
the most challenging part is on the training since like I said I really don't know where to begin, how else I can be good at this skill or how can I improve myself in learning this skill. Maybe it's on the adjustment side or on the transitioning because I came from the BPO industry and now I'm working with Olivia as a virtual assistant and I really don't know much about the processes. So I think the adjustment phase is what is the most challenging for me. But I'm happy to have overcome.
And I'm proud of you as well. Can you give me one word that describes your overall experience just when you started up to now?
That's quite challenging. One word, for me, it's about how creative you are. Being in a setup like this, that you just have to create the decision for yourself that would benefit the client and also your growth. Creativity helped me to really boost the skill that I have right now, and also help me improve my decision skills because I'm really not the type of person who's good at decision. I'm really a follower, so that's why I don't decide much. So there you go. And I think it's more about being creative on the processes, on everything that you have to do in order for you to help yourself grow.
After your pairing process with your client, I want to know about your work responsibilities. So, for working almost 2 months with your client, how was your role so far?
I really am enjoying what I'm doing right now. Even though I initially uncomfortable because I'm really not into cold calling that one, but I'm now enjoying cold calling, especially if I was able to schedule the client with a meeting. Even though that's a cold market, I really am happy that I can feel that the client is also happy with that I was able to set, even though it's just a small win. I remember one time when I was able to set her up with the schedule and then she smiled and on the phone call with her she's happy. And I think that's a great start. She's saying me like that. It's like validating for me. So it's good. It's very exciting as well.
So, although your job feels like sometimes stressful, that satisfaction from your clients makes it rewarding.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I always remind myself that every beginning is the hardest part of every business. But the moment you start doing it and continuously do it, then you can definitely get the answers or the growth that the business wants to.
All right. So now, after asking your role, I want to know about your client experience. So, how's your relationship so far with your client? How's your connection?
My client is very friendly. She's really very personal. We are at the point that we share about our family, something like that. So I believe that the rapport that we have is something that's really great, or the bond that we have, and especially in terms of when there are things that needs to be done, or when there are things that needs improvement with the processes, we can just openly communicate everything and make sure that everything gets updated. I was the one that is being handpicked for the client because she's very kind. She's very warm as well.
So, if you were to rate your experience so far with your client and your role from 1 to 10, what would it be and why?
I would go with the cliche rating of 9 because I think there's always room for betterment for me, and with the relationship that I have with the client. I know that there are still some points that I lack onto that I have to really nurture or flourish as her VA. And yeah, I think it's more of being consistent with what I do and making sure that every day is an opportunity to be better in what I do as well.
Yes, definitely. So let's say I'm your fairy godmother and I will give you one wish. So what would you change about your role or your relationship with your client or even with your teammates?
I actually don't have anything to wish with regards to the changes with the roles that I do, because it wouldn't make me the person or the VA that I am now if it weren't for that instance. So if I were to wish only one, it would be the opportunity to work with her personally, because it's just really hard that is working virtually and learning about the culture in the country where the client is residing. So that's just it for me.
Okay, so hopefully one day. Chelsea, thank you for sharing me about your client experience and your role. How do you feel about being part of Olivia community?
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be part of the community. Without the opportunity given to me, I wouldn't be able to achieve such milestones, even working 2 months. I'm very grateful that I was given the chance to work with a client and be in personal contact with them, with the processes and all. So I'm really grateful that I was also considered by Olivia to be part of their amazing organization.
Wow, I love that. Thank you very much for that. If there's one thing that you would like to see more from Olivia, what do you think it would be?
Mhm. Maybe more of like a personal engagement, since we are all working virtually. We don't get to really bond with each other or like know other people. By having this kinds of like an activity where we engage with other VAs as well, we get to also learn about their best practices, or we get to know them on a personal level. If given the opportunity to have this kinds of activities, then maybe it's more of like an engagement building activities where we can get to bond with other VAs and learn from their practices as well.
Wow, thank you very much for that. We'll definitely take note of that. So I guess that's it for me. So do you have any questions for me?
No, I think I'm all good for now, Ella.
All right. Thank you very much, Chester. Thank you very much for sharing your journey from Olivia. And I appreciate your time today.
It's an opportunity and a privilege to be in this call as well.
All right. So that's it for me. Again, I'm Anna Villones, a Client and Success Bay Associate from Olivia. And here with me is Chester, our dedicated virtual assistant. We'll see you guys again.
Thank you so much.